Today's broadcast has been brought to you in part by Whitey's Bar and Grill, Patriot Bank, the Chamber of Commerce of Covington, and the Hadley House. Hello, and welcome to the Dickens Christmas on the Square. Join us as we explore this winter wonderland, this Christmas season. We're here with Mr. David Gwynn. Mr. David, how are you enjoying this year's Dickens Christmas on the Square?
I'm enjoying it immensely.
All right. Is the turnout as good as last year's?
The turnout is as good or a little bit better than it was last year.
All right, that's good. I'm glad to see that a lot of people are coming out, even though it's a little bit cloudy out here.
That's right. It's starting to mist now here in the late afternoon, but we've had a good day so far.
All right. Well, I'm glad to hear that. How is this supporting local business?
Well, it's supporting local business by getting people here to the square. And by getting them here, they get to see what's in the stores or what stores we have here, what opportunities we have around the square and here in Covington. So, yes, it brings them out, and that's what we do. We need to bring them out to show them what we have here in Covington and what opportunities we have, what historic attractions we have, what we have to offer in our business district, and such forth.
All right. Well, hey, thank you.
Well, thank you.
Today's broadcast has been brought to you in part by the Hadley House.
Watch their flocks by night. The angel of the Lord came down. The shepherds trembled at the sight, till they heard the angel's joyful sound. All glory be to God on high. The Savior is here to bring new life in a manger. The King of heaven lies. All praises to his holy name. The Messiah has been born today. Now go and tell the story and give him all the glory. The angels sing, oh come adore on bended knee. Christ the Lord, the newborn King, all heaven lies. All praises to his holy name, the Messiah has been born today. Now go and tell the story, and give him all the glory. Hail, the heaven-born Prince of Peace. Hail, the Son of righteousness. Born to raise the sons of earth, born to give them second life. All glory be to God on high. The Savior is here to bring you life in a manger. The King of heaven lies. All praises to his holy name, the Messiah has been born today. Now go and tell the story, and give him all the glory. Now go and tell the story, and give him all the glory. All glory.
We're here with Alderman Scrooge. Alderman Scrooge, how are you enjoying Dickens Christmas?
It's been fantastic, really has. We're hoping the rain will hold off, till 5 or 6 o'clock. Along about 10 this morning, it didn't look too well, but it did level off, and we've had a great day here at Covington, Tennessee, the greatest spot that I know of. Great people, and this has just worked out wonderful for the citizens, and everybody's had a big time, and I've enjoyed it.
How has the Dickens Christmas helped local economy?
Well, I can't go tell you what's happened this year because they don't have the final figures, but last year I was told that the merchants had their biggest day
Yes, sir.
during that weekend,
Yes, sir.
and so that was a big shot in the arm, so to say. And so I think it's great for the merchants. I think if it hadn't been for the rain, we'd have probably had more.
Yes, sir.
But on a rough count, last year we had about 4,000 people on Saturday.
Wow.
And we had a big crowd yesterday. But it's good. It's good for the town, good for the county. It's good for the people that come. And we've had people from Florida and Kentucky, Virginia, you name it, just about not every state, of course. But a lot of places you wouldn't think would show up, they have. And, so it's been a good experience for me.
All right, well, thank you.
You're quite welcome. I love my Scrooge outfit. But thank you for
Yes,
the interview.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
The first one we're going to do for you is the gallop. It got its name because it looked like they were galloping down the floor. It came into fashion around 1820. From that, our second dance is the polka. The polka is derived from the gallop, and it became popular around 1840 to 1850. All right, I hope you guys enjoy it, and I will hand it for you guys. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, open up. Slow. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, open up. Slow. 2, 3, 4, last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, open up. Slow. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, turn. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, open up. Slow. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, open up. Slow. 2, 3, 4, last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, open up. Slow. 2, 3. Thank you. Good job, you guys. So for those of you who just joined us, that was a demonstration of the gallop, which was a popular dance around 1820 to 1830. Let them catch their breath for 2 seconds, and then we're going to show you all the polka. You guys ready?
It's even slower.
Oh.
You'd think the polka was genius.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Heel, toe, triple, step, heel, toe, triple, right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Heel, toe, pull to the middle. Heel, toe, middle. Turn around. And thanks so much. Thank you all for coming to watch. I hope you enjoyed it. While you're here, stop and fill out a form. We're going to raffle off $500 worth of free lessons. I'm going to draw the name tomorrow. So thank you. Great job, you guys.
I am so glad the Dickens Christmas on the Square gives the entire community the opportunity to spread Christmas cheer throughout the streets. Today's broadcast is brought to you by Patriot Bank, the Chamber of Commerce, and Whitey's Bar and Grill. Hello there, paper boy. So, how many papers have you sold today?
Quite a lot.
All right. How are you enjoying Dickens Christmas on the Square?
It's very good and it's very fun.
That's good to hear. We're here with Mr. Lee Johnston. Mr. Johnston, how have you enjoyed this year's Dickens Christmas?
It's been a fantastic weekend. The weather was a little bit tough, but people came out, and I believe they enjoyed themselves.
All right. How is this year's compared with last year's?
Well, I'm getting in the numbers, but it looks like it's going to be better than it was last year's, and it looks like the number of people dressed in character is even going to be higher, but I won't know yet. But we're all very excited how it turned out so far.
All right. It seems like you have brought the community together. I think you've done a good thing.
No, sir, I have not. We have done it as a group. We have a lot of people that have worked very hard on this event, and it just shows what teamwork can do. It's amazing what you can do when you have lots of people working for a good cause, especially for our community.
Yes, sir. Well, thank you.
Quite welcome.
And as I read through it, I'm going to tell you some things about the night before Christmas that you may or may not already know. It was the night before Christmas when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. Now let me tell you a little story about the stockings. They didn't just hang their stockings on Christmas Eve night. They hung them out every day. They would wear real high stockings because it was so cold out and you didn't have cars with heat. And they drove in sleighs and carriages where they were freezing cold, so they had to wear these stockings all the time. And they would get home at night and they would wash out their stockings and then they would hang them by the fireplace. Why do you think they hung them by the fireplace? To dry, right. They hung them, is that what you were going to say? I bet it was. They hung their stockings by the fireplace to dry. Well, it happened one night that their stockings were hung by the fireplace to dry, and the next morning they got up and Santa Claus had left toys and candy in their stockings. And so they had to hang their stockings by the fireplace. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. What do you think was the matter? What do you think was going on that he heard?
A big clatter.
It could be a big clatter, you're right. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and threw up the sash. Now you're probably out, you're thinking, what are shutters doing on the inside of the house? Shutters are normally where? On the outside of the house. But back a long time ago when it was very cold and the houses didn't have any heat, they would put shutters on the inside of their house to close them, and it would keep the cold out of their bedrooms. So he opened the shutters and he threw up the sash like it was holding the curtain back. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave a luster of midday to objects below. The moon was so full and so bright, and it had snowed, and it looked just like the middle of the day. See the pictures? Y'all come on in. when what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and what? 8 tiny reindeer. And there they are flying in the sky. Can you see them? With the little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be
Saint
Nick. There's old Saint Nick driving that sleigh. More rapid than eagles, his coursers they flew. Now, when I was a little girl, I never knew what a courser was. Any of y'all know what a courser is? A courser is a word that they used to use for all animals that were like horses or reindeer or zebra, anything that looked kind of like a horse. And so that is another name for reindeer. More rapid than eagles, his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donder and Blitzen. And look at this wonderful picture. Isn't it beautiful? And they've even got nameplates, and this one says Comet, and this one over here is Prancer. Y'all, there's a movie called Prancer, and if you've never seen Prancer, get it and show it to your children. It's a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful movie. To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall, now dash away, dash away, dash away all. As dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle mount to the sky. How many of you have recently seen leaves falling in the sky? And when the wind blows, what happens to the leaves?
They blow up.
They blow everywhere, don't they? Well, that's exactly what these reindeer did. They just looked like they were flying all over the sky. So up to the housetop those coursers they flew, with a sleigh full of toys and St. Nicholas too. See the picture? And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. Oh, and look at him. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard on his chin was as white as the snow. See how nice he looks? Oh, what's he going to do right there? He's going to eat a cookie, isn't he? And I want to show you in the background. Look in the background. See, right way back here? Who do you think that is?
Santa.
Huh? This is Santa right here, but who's back here peeking on at Santa? That's the daddy, I think. The daddy is watching Santa Claus. A stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke, it encircled his head like a wreath. That's a wonderful picture there. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. That daddy was looking, peeking in at Santa Claus, and Santa Claus was having so much fun, and so the daddy thought, "Psst, he is so nice." He said, I'm not going to dread him at all. He's not going to do anything mean. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk. And laying his finger aside of his nose and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. He went up the chimney just as fast as he came down the chimney. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. Can you see him up on the roof? Is Santa Claus in his sleigh? Now y'all are going to have to help me with this line, okay? But I heard him exclaim as he drove out of sight, everybody, Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night. And that was our clue that we better hang our stockings up and go to bed. Because Santa Claus was on his way.
Today's broadcast has been sponsored by the Hadley House. I'm standing here with Jerry and Rose Hadley. What have y'all got to say?
Well, we've been in business since July, and we're really happy with the way it's gone. We've had a couple of good weekends with Heritage Day and now the Charles Dickens Christmas, and we want to welcome all the folks that see this and their friends and neighbors to come visit us and see if we can serve them in some of our lines.
I'm standing here with Marcellus Cannon and Austin Chambers. Austin, how have you enjoyed the food here at the Chamber Center?
Well, actually, Spence, I'm diabetic, so I hadn't been able to really enjoy it, but it looked pretty dang good from what I could tell.
All right. Marcellus, how are you enjoying the Dickens Christmas on the Square?
I'm enjoying it very well. I'm here because of our student council, and I really believe we are getting stuff done in there.
All right. It seems like our student council does a lot for the community, right?
Yes.
All right. I'm standing here with Thomas Reinhardt and Logan King. Thomas, are you a part of the choir at Tipton Rosemark Academy?
Why, yes, I am.
All right. Are they fixing to sing here today?
Yes.
I'm excited to hear that.
Sweet silver bells all seem to say, throw cares away. Christmas is here, bringing good cheer to young and old, meek and the bold. Ding dong, bell is a song, bleach over rings, all caroling. One sweet to hear words of a cheer from everywhere, feeling near. Oh, how the bell raise the sound, joy of the town, tell it tell. Give it a ring while people sing songs of a cheer. Christmas is here. Ding dong, day is done, bleach over rings, day is done. Oh, they sing, all about them, day to every home. Hark of the bells, sweet silver bells, all sing the same, throw cares away. Christmas is here, bringing good cheer to young and old, meek and the bold. Ding dong, that is a song, bleach over ring, all caroling. One sweet to hear words of a cheer from everywhere, feeling near. Oh, how the pound raising the sound, joy of the town, tell it tell. Give it a ring while people sing songs of the cheer. Christmas is here. Ding dong, day is done, bleach over ring, day is done. Oh, and they sing, all about them, day to every home. Oh, they sing, all about them, day to every home. Ding dong, ding dong.
Today's broadcast has been brought to you by Whitey's Bar and Grill, Patriot Bank, the Tipton County Chamber of Commerce, and the Hadley House.
To the world, joy to the world, joy to the world, the Lord is come. Joy to the world, joy to the world, joy to the world, the Lord is come. And remember the manger and the promise that is born today. Won't you look in the eyes of the baby boy? I wonder why the Lord of creation would come to me in such a way. And the song they heard the angels sing is still echoing. Repeat the sounding. Joy to the world.
stand in the quiet and hear his voice. Oh, in your heart, hold on to Jesus, the Holy Lord is living on. And the song that warmed the winter's night still changes lives. Repeat the sounding joy, joy to the world, the Lord is come. Joy, let your heart prepare him room. Joy, we receive our King. In heaven and nature sing. Heaven and nature sing. He rules the world with truth and grace. And nations glories of his righteousness and wonders of his love. The glories of his righteousness and wonders of his love. All of earth and heaven sing. Joy to the world, joy to the world, joy to the world, the Lord is come. Joy to the world, joy to the world, joy to the world, the Lord is come. Joy to the world, the Lord is come. Joy, let your heart prepare him room. Joy, we receive our King. In heaven and nature, joy to the world, the Lord is come. Joy, let your heart prepare him room. Joy, we receive our King. In heaven and nature sing. Heaven and nature. Joy to the world, the Lord is come. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hadley, how are you enjoying this Dickens Christmas?
Well, I'm really enjoying it. There's a lot of people here. A lot of them I know. I've lived here all my life, and I see a lot of people I hadn't seen in a long time. But I've also seen a lot of people I never seen before, and they're coming through, and it's been a real good day. It's with our business that we do here. We've been full the whole time. The sidewalks have been full, and the entertainment's been great. Didn't look real good when we first got here this morning, but it's turned out to be a real nice day.
Yes, sir. Well, that's great to hear. Are you excited about becoming an alderman here next week?
Well, yes, yes. It's like as I've said it before, I worked for the city for 38 years and worked with the various boards through there, 5 mayors, and I forgot how many aldermen. There's somewhere around 25 or 30 different aldermen all during that time. And I've always was on the side of an employee versus the other, but they always were cooperative, and they gave a lot to me personally as far as the experience in life and all that for 38 years. And I thought I'd like to give some back to the city. So, yes, and I hope that the knowledge that I've acquired and I'm over these years can be of service to the board. I know how tough a job it is, and I want anybody that needs me to check on anything, give me a call. I'll tell you the one way or the other whether we can or we can't, or what we need to do to straighten something out. But I'm looking forward to it. I miss working every day at the city for 38 years. I miss it today.
Yes, sir.
I'd go back to work tomorrow in the morning if they'd let me. But it's been an experience, and I want to try to give back to the people of Covington. They've been good to me.
All right. Well, thank you.
Yes, sir.
We're here with 3 girls from the CIAA. So, can you tell us about your school?
We're in the choir, and it's a very good school.
It's integrated.
It's integrated.
Art school.
Yeah.
Yes.
We have a lot of great singers and great students.
And we have our own drama thing.
Just want to say a
Studio.
shout out to our principal, Miss Sarah Gangleware.
All right. Are y'all excited about Christmas?
Yes, we are.
Yes, very.
What are y'all getting for Christmas?
Stuff.
Bomb. No, I'm just kidding. Hopefully a teddy bear.
Yes.
All right. Thank you. We're here with Marley and the Ghost of Christmas Past. How are y'all enjoying the Dickens Christmas on the Square?
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
All right.
Scrooge guy is trying to avoid us.
Yeah, can't find him anywhere.
All right. So y'all are from the Ruffin, is that?
Yes.
Yes. And y'all are actor and actresses up there, yes?
Yeah.
We're actually doing a Charlie Brown Christmas this weekend and next weekend, and The Hobbit in January. So.
All right. Well, thank you. We're here with the Ghost of Christmas Future. Ghost of Christmas Future, are you having a good time today?
Well, it's been all right. It looks a little cloudy today, and I had better days to come.
All right, all right. So what do you foresee for the future of Covington?
It's 2012, right?
Yes.
Good luck.
Oh, no. Oh. All right. That was good. Thank you.
Joey's gonna come up. Joey looks like a clown with a hat on.
Hello,
there's Joey.
Between 1 and 100. Hands up those who are over 100. Oh, you naughty fiddler you. My name is Joey the Clown, and I'm here to welcome you all to the Punch and Judy Show. Now, would you like to meet Mr. Punch now? Yes. You would? Well, you have to help me wake him up, because he's having 40 winks. He's only up to 27 at the moment, so shall we all shout, "Wake up Mr. Punch" together?
Gotta
Come
say,
on,
wake up
here
Mr.
we go.
Punch, ready?
Whoa, that wasn't loud enough.
We weren't loud enough.
Really
Got
loud.
really loud
And
this
1, 2, 3. That's better. Are you awake, Punch?
There's Punch.
Yes, you are.
He talks a little funny.
Your eye's gone deaf and you can't smell out of your left ear. Don't be silly, Mr. Punch. No, you won't. You say, "Hello, boys and girls," like a gentleman.
Oh.
No, no, no. You don't say "like a gentleman," you say, "Hello, boys and girls," and you say it like a gentleman. Oh, never mind. Why don't you call Judy while I go out and get some
Judy
sausages
is live.
for
Y'all
tea?
ready?
I meant the tea that you eat. Now I'll be off. Don't forget to call Judy, Mr. Punch.
ready?
Maybe the boys will go and help you.
Judy! Call her again. Oh, there she is.
Did you call me? Exercising your tonsils, indeed. What do you want? Let me wipe my nose first.
Oh my goodness.
No.
That wasn't very nice.
Something to be like to dance, to dance, to dance. Something to be like to dance, to dance, dance to make me work, dance to make me play. Something to be like to dance, to dance, day. Oh, that was fun, but I'm out of breath now. Oh, Punch, you are a wag. Just like a dog's tail. Shall I fetch Mom to come to baby? The children would like to meet the baby, wouldn't you, boys and girls?
You want to see the baby? Yes! Oh, yes, we will.
Well, I'm going to fetch him anyway. Where's my little Marmaduke?
Oh, I hear the baby.
Here he is. Look at the little baby. Guess where I found him? In the marmalade pot. Did he have his head jammed? No, it wasn't a funny joke.
Oh! That wasn't very nice.
Now you've woken the baby. I'll have to rock him to sleep. Rock my baby on the treetop. When the wind blows, the cradle will roll.
Lullaby.
Here you are then.
Oh my goodness, he dropped the baby.
The floor broke its fall. I'm going downstairs to make a cup of tea. While I'm away, I want you to sing Marmaduke a lullaby. Not bring Marmaduke a butterfly. Sing Marmaduke a lullaby. Sing, go to sleep, my baby. No, I didn't say don't you still, my baby. I said go to sleep, my baby. Now what are you doing? No, I didn't. I told you to sing Marmaduke a lullaby. Now, I want to make a cup of tea. If Punch hits the baby, you will call me, won't you, boys?
We'll have
and
to
girls?
tell Punch if he's
See
mean to
you
the
later
baby.
then. Bye-bye, Punch.
Bye-bye, Judy.
Bye-bye,
Judy. Oh! We better call Judy.
What's the matter? I heard the boys and girls calling me. What have you done with the baby, Punch? With a lullaby? What? Oh, yes you did. Didn't he, boys and girls?
Oh, yes, you did.
What did Punch do with the baby, boys and girls?
What did he do? He hit the baby.
There. Now that does it. You've knocked the baby down the stairs. Give me that stick. There. I've got it now. Now I'm going to give you a taste of your own medicine. And you won't like this. Take that.
Oh!
And that.
Oh!
And that. Oh, little budgery jar on you.
We need to call the police. Let's call the police. Police! Oh my goodness. Punch and Judy are kind of mean. Well, let's see what's going to happen next. Can we... Oh, there's Joey. Look, he's got something to eat in his
boys and
hand.
girls. I'm back from the butcher's with the sausages for tea. No, I mean sausages. I can't say sausages. No, I didn't. I told you, I can't say sausages, so I have to say sausages. Now you guard them, Mr. Punch, while I go down to the kitchen to get a frying pan to fry them in. And don't forget, boys and girls, if you see anybody trying to steal my sausages, you let me know. Bye-bye, boys and girls. Bye-bye, Mr. Punch.
Bye-bye, Joey. Uh-oh. Did you see that?
I'm back with the frying pan. What have you done with my sausages? Yes, you have. You've eaten them. Well, whether you did or you didn't, while I've got my frying pan, I'm going to use it on your head, Mr. Punch. Oh! Now look what you've done. Your head's dented my lovely new frying pan. I'd better take it back to the kitchen.
Oh, can we give Punch and Judy a hand, y'all?
Today's broadcast is brought to you by the Tipton County Chamber of Commerce, Patriot Bank, and Whitey's Bar and Grill.
I've got to go away. It's cold outside. This evening has been so very nice.
I'll take your hand, the cold as
ice. Start to
beautiful, please don't
My father will be pacing the floor.
Listen to the fireplace
so really I better scurry.
Beautiful, please don't hurry.
Just to have a drink
What's
more.
the sense of hurting my
Neighbors
pride?
might
Baby, it's bad out there.
Say, what's in this drink?
Cash to be had out there.
I wish I knew
Your eyes are like
how
starlight
to
now.
break the spell.
I'll take your hat, your hair looks
I ought to
swell.
say no,
What's the sense
sir.
of hurting my
At least
pride?
I'm gonna say that I tried.
What's the sense of hurting my
I
pride?
really can't
Baby, don't hold out.
how,
But it's cold outside.
I really can't say.
Baby, it's cold outside.
I've got to go away.
Baby, it's cold outside.
This evening has been
Hoping that you
so
drop in.
very nice.
I'll take your hands, they're cold as
My mother will
ice.
start to worry.
Beautiful, please don't
My father will
hurry.
be pacing the floor.
Listen to the fireplace
So really
roar.
I better scurry.
Beautiful, please don't hurry.
Just to have a drink
Put some
more.
records on while I pour.
Neighbors might
Baby, it's bad out there.
say, what's in the drink?
Cash to be had out there.
I wish I knew how.
Your eyes are like starlight now. I'll take your hat, your hair looks swell. Beautiful, please don't
I'm
hurry.
gonna say that I tried.
What's the sense of hurting my
I
pride?
really can't
Baby, don't hold out.
How
But it's cold. Baby, it's cold outside.